Hello again, all you lucky people. I'm going to turn this thing down a little bit. Oh, it's time for all good men to come to the need of their country. It's 3:24. Get out, Mr. Glare Stick or Glare Halo or whatever you are. Toroid. Yeah. Today, I was just out here in the garage recapping an old Cobra 2000, and anyway, just kind of working a few things here and there. Got a bunch of caps here, and this is the radio. Of course, it's not in the best of light, but that's not really what the point of this video is. This video is a tribute to someone that didn't exactly leave with the best of feelings, and I don't want my intentions to be misconstrued. So this is in regards to Mike Litscher, and many of you that I should say many, a few of you that do understand or know the situation between him and I, or that did exist between him and I don't want it to be, like I say, misunderstood. And being that, the reason is that Mike and I, all the way back to the days at Edwards, when we worked out there at Radar 38 and 41, and DIR, and Nike, and the moats, and anyway, all that really fun stuff out there. But primarily Radar 38 and 41, no longer there, but of course neither is Antigua, neither is 9114. Excuse me. Anyway, a long time ago, after him and I had some pretty good differences out there as well, I was getting ready to I was always like one of the last people to leave the radar when we shut down, when we did shut down for the day. And Mike Litscher had this old classic Mustang. I think it was like a blue or green or something like that. It was, but I don't know why, but he was out there in the parking lot, that dirt parking lot up there at Radar 41, and he was trying to change the transmission by himself. I have no idea why he thought it was going to be that easy out there in the dirt. He pulled on the dirt mound. The parking lot had a big old dirt mound. He pulled on that, and we had some old railroad ties and stuff like that. So anyway, I have no idea why he chose to do it there. But everyone had left. I guess no one really. A lot of people didn't care for Mike, and but a lot of people loved him at the same time, because he's very charming, and he knew how to keep cool when necessary, and very rarely did he ever blow his cap. But when he did, watch out. But anyway, he was. I walked out to my truck, and I was getting ready to just leave him down there. I saw him underneath his car, and I go, fuck, I can't just leave him out there like that. So went over there and rolled up my sleeves, and I'd say, and crawled down there in the dirt, and just started kind of inquisitively, humorously asking, so, what are you doing down here? And anyway, I don't remember the look that we gave each other, but it was like, I'm asking him, well, what's the problem? What's going on here? And he told me he can't get the goddamn thing lined up, and something, he was having some trouble with the throwout bearing, I think it was, or anyway, it was some kind of alignment problem, and he couldn't be at the tail end of the transmission carrying its weight, as well as the the front of the transmission trying to align it. So he was trying various methods to hold the tail end up, but it didn't look like it was working out there in that dirt. I guess I have no idea why he was doing it in the dirt. But he might have been going through his divorce. I think that's what it was. But anyway, so maybe wherever he's living, he couldn't do it. So, but I would have used the step over there by the air conditioning or something. I mean, yeah. But hey, it is what it is. And so I got down there, and we got the fucking thing in there, and like I said, for a human being, I really, he was fun to talk to, even though no matter what you did, if you've gone 140 miles an hour on a motorcycle, he'll tell you he gone 180 or something. So yeah, but still, yeah, he was fun. He was a lot of fun, especially when he was working there for a little while at Antigua Radar, when he was the instrumentation manager there for when I first got there. He gave me more leeway than anybody else, and he also allowed me to acquire that job out there, which, being I was crippled, he knew I just got a couple of hip surgeries at the age of 30. That was all bad luck. I don't, it's like I'm like a black cat, and so he got me the job out there on Ascension, and I worked down there for a while. He tried to get everybody to stop being so defensive about their positions and allow me to help them out, but it was futile, and so he bypassed everybody and sent me to Antigua, which I proceeded to inadvertently piss everybody off, especially when I just got there, and they built the new barracks, and the base commander had choice, and he's going to choose the G spot, and so yeah, of course that's a whole nother story in itself, but yeah, I got a chance to take one of those modular rooms. Originally they were for officers, I guess, when it was a military base. But I got the old base commander's room, and it pissed a lot of people off on that base that had been out there for like 10 years. Um, being that I don't remember how many years I had, but I knew I had a whole lot more than everyone else working for the corporation. So, you know, being I was 34. I guess I was 34 when I got there. No, I was 30, still 33. Yeah, that's right. I just had my ascension when I was 33 years old. Figuratively and literally, it seems, when I left the country and went down to Ascension Island. But it was because of Mike Litscher. He allowed it to happen. Someone who didn't have a degree, someone that did not even have a high school diploma, uh, someone that would go to college just to sit there and, well, I'd go to college and waste my time there and just to, pick up what I could. But it was kind of expensive. But once I got my once I knew, where to look up the information, I was through with that. These days everything is so well versed that you don't have to be a rocket scientist or even a doctor in some professions to go through all these disciplines just to be situated in one little particular spot, and never really quite happy with that. I keep looking at my image on here instead of the camera, so you gotta excuse my. Anyway, going on 13 minutes. I guess that's enough. I just wanted to say that I heard when I heard Mike Litscher came back out here. I sure hope. Yeah, I didn't. I guess I can't say I really hold a grudge, but I never do forget, and I'm just an unsociable bastard, so please excuse that. I was the only time I don't think I was ever alone is when I was born. But after that, just kind of got used to it. Well, maybe I didn't get used to it, but sometimes when it's all you got, you just have to do the best with the rest. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm starting to sound stupid, and I do feel pretty stupid. I have to do something to keep Junior from spiking out on me all the time, or try to anyway, try to keep my mind off it. Since I popped my hip out here the other day and I broke my damn wrist, there's something really wrong with it. I might have broke it. I don't know. But it's pretty bad off. Take it off, and gravity seems to really piss it off. So yeah, there's something wrong. After a week, yeah. Oh, all these complications. But yeah, so I'm back to taking my prescribed amount of pain medication, which really throws me for a loop. But if I have to do loops and loops, what I have to do to get things done, because all this shit ain't gonna get done by itself. So I'm gonna get this show on the road, get back to recapping this old antique, get some life back into her, and do a few modifications, bring her into the century. Well, slightly. We want to keep her original as much as possible, but just on the inside, a few little things here and there. All right. Y'all, we'll see you around the ranch. Take care, y'all, and take care of each other.